Toronto. Woo! Cool. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the 65th Canadian Screen Awards at the Sheridan Centre in downtown Toronto. I'm here with Jeremy Benning. How does it feel to have won a Canadian Screen Award for We Were Children?
It's a great honor because this is like the second year of the award, so to be part of it is such an early version of this award. It's pretty cool to be part of it.
But you've been nominated for Geminis a few times before.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Correct.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And tell me a little bit about the unique ceremony that you shot and some of the challenges that were involved in it.
Sure. Well, the story is, it's based on a true story, on two people's true stories of their Canadian residential schools. Unfortunately, Glenn, who was part of the story, he passed away before we started filming. But Lina was still with us, and she's living in Winnipeg still. And she came to set on our first day of filming and actually performed a smudge ceremony on the beginning and the end of the shoot because she felt it was the right thing to do to sort of dispel the negative spirits, that kind of thing, and sort of to give us positive blessing for the course of the shoot. So it was a pretty cool thing to have her there with with her people and doing like basically a cleansing ceremony for the whole shoot, which was great. Yeah.
And was there anything in particular about shooting this film about residential schools that you learned that perhaps you didn't know before that really caught you off guard?
Yes. Well, I have to say that as a Canadian, I didn't know the story before because it wasn't taught in schools. And I actually was sort of ashamed that I didn't know about how sort of terrible this whole thing was. And I think something that Lina said to us in the beginning was, she actually said it, don't be ashamed if you don't know the story. The important thing is that you're telling it now. And that you're telling it for us, and we want you to tell our story. So just go and do it. Tell our story and get it out there so people know what happened. And I think for me, that was, as a Canadian, I think it was probably the most important thing I've worked on in that sense, because I felt like we were actually telling someone's story and something that a lot of us don't know, as Canadians. So for me, that was the most powerful part of it, really.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on winning the Canadian Screen Award.
Thanks, Katie.
Great, thanks. Yeah. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the CSAs in downtown Toronto. Woo! Cool. And that's awesome. Stella Margaritis for doing my hair, makeup, and providing me with jewelry.